and the priest stopped. And so he asked the little children, what do you think the father did when his son finally got home? And so hands went up. And one little boy said, I think he beat him to death. But when the priest read the rest of the story, the children were surprised that it could be such a loving parent for a boy who deserved the punishment, who had behaved so badly. But now he comes home, instead of punishing him, the father gives him a ring, shoes on his feet, and then a party. The children understand that. This is to indicate that God's love and forgiveness are beyond human logic. Now, at one point or other, we need to look at these characters and compare our own lives with the characters we hear in the gospel. The younger son, the older son, and then the father. At one point in life, we're the runaway children. We get lost and abandon the father's love. Like this son, we refuse any guidance, spiritual nourishment in our lives. Hello everyone, my name is Father Matthias Wamala. I teach at St. Mbaga's Seminary and one of the visiting priests here at St.Jude Shrine in Naggulu. Today I've been privileged to hear the story of the prodigal son. Basically it's about reconciliation. Reconciling with God the Father and reconciling with one another. And that connects well with the three pillars of Lent: prayer, almsgiving, and fasting. Now, all the three are meant to bring us closer to God the Father and to one another. So I'll focus on the second, almsgiving. Namely, we take what is our own, our property, our time, our talent, our possessions, and use them for the good of the church and for the good of one another. Here at St. Jude, we have a very important project going on, that we can translate our spiritual lives, which can translate what we hear in the gospel, we can translate one of these three pillars to something very practical, namely constructing the church, the shrine of Our Lady and St. Jude. So I encourage all of you, my brothers and sisters, to do what you can to contribute to the building of this church. This church is for centuries to come, and as many of you have already seen it, it's monumental. So your contribution will go a long way, along with all the other parishioners. I can't stress this enough, that this Lent is very special in a way that we have something very practical to which we all contribute. So I pray that each one of you receive the grace and the resources to enhance God's kingdom